All right, what's up, you guys? This is Behind the Scenes. I'm here with
Riz.
All right, Riz. I want you to read what you had or you posted on your Instagram. It was something that was quite interesting that I wanted to have a quick conversation about.
So what I had posted, I said, if you flirt with me while we are shooting during a shoot or afterwards, I will never work with you again.
Okay.
To me, that is very unprofessional, and it makes me and other models uncomfortable.
Okay.
Stop doing that. It stops business.
Okay. Now, I can completely 100% agree with the while working. Mm-hmm. But where I have the disconnect is the after work. That doesn't make sense.
What about before as well?
Exactly. That doesn't make sense either, because that's just a bitch I was trying to talk to. I would get more context about what do you mean when you say before. Do you mean a week before? Do you mean a day before? Do you mean a year before?
Is any time before y'all shoot and you're trying to talk about business and setting up a shoot, and then you start, like, you're throwing in flirtatious comments.
Okay, so while setting up the shoot is what you meant when you said before.
I never said before. It was another model.
No, I saw that one. I saw that too.
That one? Yeah.
Which was dumb as fuck. I'm gonna just keep, even in all aspects, it's dumb because the word before means that you didn't even talk about the shoot or do the shoot yet. So I didn't even get that part. But I don't even get the after part. So for instance, let's say I was like, hey, I want to do your shoot. Boom, we did a shoot. Boom, 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 boom. The shoot is done. Then I'm like, hey, let's grab something to eat.
I'm not talking about that.
Okay, what are you talking about?
Where they are constantly telling you how they have a crush on you, how they like you, and that that they want to date you, they would marry you, and just stuff like that, like going way too far. And it's just like, yo, we're just doing business.
Okay.
Like.
So the problem you have is more so overstepping.
Yeah.
Boundaries after.
Yeah. Or like the photographers. I had a photographer, like, he didn't force me, but he kept on talking about how he wanted me to do implied because I'd never done it before.
Do what?
Implied.
What is implied?
Implied means you're like half nude.
Okay, that's what implied means.
Yeah.
Never knew that. Okay.
So basically what he had me do, I eventually agreed to it because I was like, because he was like, yeah, you're going to have to do that eventually in the future, like, to get more gigs, blah, blah. You're going to have to, you're going to have to become more comfortable with your body and stuff like that. And I was like, I was young at that time. Mm-hmm. Well, not that young, it was a year ago. But, but I was still young and very new to everything. So, plus it was also kind of unprofessional to me because it was at his house.
Okay, got you.
And he but yeah, just I'm a young 18-year-old girl who he knew didn't have family at the time. Mm-hmm. Didn't have anybody. I was living by my own. Mm-hmm. And struggling at that moment. And he kept on nudging at me shooting nude, not nude, implied, and having my top off. Okay. Which, because the main thing is because back then, I was very, very insecure about me not having any boobs. Mm-hmm. Being flat-chested. Uh-huh. So.
Nephew.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. But.
Cat Williams.
Damn. Yeah, that was rude. But. Yeah, that was something I was very, very insecure about. Mm-hmm. And I get his point of, like, trying to make me more confident in my body, I guess. But, like, the slick comments he would say would make me feel very uncomfortable. Okay. Like, after one, like, we were shooting and I was just like this. Like, I never, like, when I was implied, like, you're not really showing your titties. Like,
got you. It's like implied. It's
yeah, like, you're covering your titties and stuff, you know, or you're covering your vagina or whatever, you know? Mm-hmm. But he would take the pictures and be like, oh my gosh, I just nutted. I'm like,
okay, yeah, that's weird.
See, like,
but like I said, during the photo shoot, I completely agree. I completely understand from that aspect because that's just weird. That's just bad business. That's just unprofessional. That's just not cool. But what I had a problem about, or what I was talking about, was the model that said before, and then you was the quote that says after. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing that I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. But I do see you. The thing for this channel is what I do is try to gain like a
woman's perspective,
but as well as more like a lesson to like learn from that. And I guess the lesson to learn from that is just respect boundaries, I guess.
What I've always told myself is not myself, but other people too, or something I just go by, is that I feel like you should never mix relationships in any form with business.
Nah, that's false. It's false as fuck. False as fuck. I've had assistants where I fucked them. I had people who I fucked and we still been cool and blah 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 blah. I've had that's
yeah.
Matter of fact, I feel like I even work better with people that I've already had like a sexual thing with, because now it's like, okay, the tension is over. Like it's no like, damn, I kind of want to, you know what I mean? It's no, what you call it, mystery or no urges no more. If that makes sense. I don't know. Well, I mean, that's kind of, if that makes any sense, yeah.
Well, like, as we've discussed before on other episodes, there's always outliers. There's always people who have different perspectives on things and how different people. For me, I just feel like I wouldn't be able to. Like, that's just, to me, that's unprofessional. To me...
Like, hold on. Okay, I want you to be very clear. What's unprofessional exactly?
To me, it's unprofessional to... when you already know, because a bunch of the photographers, the people I've worked with, I've told them I'm not interested.
Got you.
I've told them you're not my type. I don't like you like that.
Okay, let me ask. What even made you tell them that to begin with? I think that's the real question.
Because they always start telling me they like me.
Oh, see, yeah, that's the big difference between me. Me and people that I work with or that's in my circle. Because normally, if you invite someone over, this is what I personally feel. So if you invite someone over, obviously, attractions can happen. I think they even say 60% of all relationships start at the workplace. So obviously there's a big, indication of attraction is when you're around people, right? So if y'all y'all both mutual, if y'all both mutual with the attraction, then cool. But as the person that's inviting, like maybe the photographer or the videographer or whatever the case may be, you shouldn't be the one making the first move. You shouldn't be the one giving compliments. You shouldn't be the one, none of that. It should be the girl or the guy, whoever you hiring should be the one that's like, oh my God, I fucking like you. I want to,
I agree.
Then you'll be like, okay, I accept this love too. You know what I mean? That's what I would tell you guys if you're watching this. Put yourself in a position of, I'm just chilling, I'm doing my job, I'm doing my work. If the bitch like me, the bitch like me. And then you can move and do what you want to do. But if not, chill out.
Right.
Relax.
Okay, so look at this.
What happened? Oh, what is it? Okay, got you. Why must you be so fine? Shit, you would have to ask my parents.
Because I'm just a joking person. And
Nah, I'm asking you. Shit, I don't even tell you. Hold on, I got my little thing, but I don't want to even put it up. I don't want to put them on blast. But shit, I don't even tell you. Well, I'm a tipsy at the moment. I always want to tell you. Blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, motherfuckers gonna cross that line if you. This is the one thing that I feel like maybe might be a lesson for you. You have to set boundaries so fast, so early for you personally.
That sucks. It shouldn't have to be that way.
I agree that I don't know if I would even agree, because again, you dealing with just humans. You're dealing with people that are immature. You're dealing with people that's not too keen on businesses and being business savvy and keeping things professional, et cetera, et cetera. So you, as an individual, to protect yourself, to protect your energy, to protect everything, you should be the one to set those boundaries. Hey, blah, blah, blah. And even these conversations that you're showing me, I would be less jokey and more serious, because if you are more jokey, they're not going to take you as serious.
Right.
So, yeah, that would be my advice.
I don't know. I need to stop being jokey.
For sure. Because then they'll think, I can get away with.
Yeah, you're right. That's why I just stopped in general. Like, I just stopped responding to any of that.
You shouldn't stop responding. You should put a boundary. You should set a boundary and be very clear about what the fuck you want out of this relationship at that moment. Yeah. That doesn't mean that a day later he might be like, hey, let's hang out. You're like, okay, yeah, let's hang out and let's just chill and vibe. But if it's a fucking work thing, it's a fucking work thing. And you set those boundaries and you make sure they didn't know it's a fucking work thing. That type of shit.
Like, this person, you can't really read it, but
it's probably another thing that this person kind of likes you. It's like, oh, you attract them, blah blah blah. And you like jokey.
No, okay. Because
they can't see it, so I don't want to. I don't want to, divulge them. But to finish this, what can we hold on? To finish this, what can we learn? Yeah, exactly. That's what I like to talk about. What can we really learn from this? And I think the key takeaway is, like I said, set boundaries for you as well as the other person. And if you're in a position of the authority and you are hiring someone, take the back road. I promise you, it will save you much heartache in the long run. Take the back road.
It stops business.
Exactly. And then word gets around that, oh, this guy is just there to use the camera to try to talk to you.
And then there's all those it's called like shitpost photographers or agencies. I think it's agencies where it's just bashes all these photographers who have like sexually assaulted girls. And maybe it's true, maybe it's not. We don't know. It's just.
But you want to be far away from that shit because that's your livelihood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so it scares you. Like there's a few photographers like I used to want to work with, but now because all these like rape allegations came out and everything, I'm scared to.
Got you. See?
I'm like, so I don't even hit them up. I don't. If they hit me up, I don't ignore it. Like I don't anything and it sucks because their work is so good. But then you hear all that stuff and you don't even want to put yourself in that situation.
Yep. Exactly. Yep. So yeah, I agree 100%. Where can they find you?
Oh, they can find me on Instagram at official._Riz.
All right, there you guys go. Set boundaries, keep boundaries. Play it cool. I'm out. Peace.